Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Lanette Rivera. I'm the Director of Engagement and Communications at Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth. Now we've come to one of the most powerful and moving parts of today's summit, Igniting Change, the Youth Fashion and Art Show. When we think about how to serve youth experiencing homelessness, the first thing that comes to mind is providing housing, food, employment, education, life skills, and other very critical resources that get them out of their situations. But we often forget to think about things that bring them joy, fuel creativity, and support them in processing their trauma, pain, and loneliness. Not having joy or being able to just be a youth can be just as stifling as not having food. Food for thought is just as important as food for the body. When we launched the movement to end youth homelessness 8 years ago, we knew that youth leadership was important. We knew that allowing them to tell their stories and share their truths was crucial to the work that we were doing. But it was the youth who decided how they would share these stories, and their decision was to showcase them through creative expression. Over the years, we've had youth get on the summit stage to sing songs, read poetry and spoken word, host immersive activities, stage theatrical productions, display incredible art projects, and so much more. And this year is no different. Igniting Change, the youth fashion show and art showcase, brings together voices, creativity, resilience of the young people who have experienced homelessness that we serve. Today, they are not just participants, they are advocates and storytellers expressing their journeys through fashion, art, and even flavors. Here's some of what you'll see today. First, we have the incredible Kamila coming up here to share 2 beautiful songs that she wrote and recently produced at NPHY's Cox Innovation Lab located at our Drop-In Center campus. Following Kamila, you'll see a video from our partners up north at Eddie House, who have been incredible collaborators and who have worked with youth to design a special Ignite Change t-shirt and partnered with a local ice cream maker to create a unique Ignite Change ice cream flavor that you'll all get to enjoy at lunch in just a few minutes. Pretty cool. These creations symbolize the spirit of the movement in every sense: art, innovation, and community partnership. The fashion show, curated by Kevin Smith at the Las Vegas Trade and Fashion Academy, is the culmination of months of dedication. So let me just start by saying that what Kevin did in the last few months is nothing short of magic. The first time I walked into their class and felt the energy and heard the discussions and witnessed even a moment that Kevin shared with one of our youth, I knew it was going to be special, and we had a multiple-hour text about it, crying to each other about it. So I'm really excited for you to see this. Kevin volunteered his time and taught our youth invaluable skills from sewing to garment design, empowering them to transform their stories into wearable art. Together, they've made this showcase a truly collaborative effort. As we witness these creations, remember that each piece you see is more than just fabric and thread. It's a testament to resilience, courage, and hope. These young people are using art not only to tell their stories, but to challenge us in what we see, to see them in new eyes, and to ignite change. It's truly special, and we're so excited for you guys to see it. Now, before I welcome Kamila up to stage, I want to share a little bit about her and her story that she shared with me. Though her story began long before this, much of what led Kamila to who she is today stems from tragedy that struck when she was 13 years old. Kamila shared that she woke up in the middle of the night to blue and red lights on her bedroom wall, only to find that her mother had passed away. With her mother gone, her family began fighting over who would take her and her siblings. She ended up in the custody of an aunt, someone who was known for taking advantage of others. Her aunt ended up using her for money, stole her inheritance, and completely disconnected her from her family. It was a brutal and lonely time, but Kamila chose to begin to put all that pain she felt into music. Music was the healing fuel needed for her spiritual, physical, and emotional well-being. Kamila began creating music to be a source of positivity for her life and for others, never wanting to promote anything negative or using her talent to channel positivity and love. Kamila is a poet, a lyricist, and plans to attend a trade school to become a medical assistant so that she can get custody of her little brother soon. Something that struck me when we spoke is that she told me very boldly and very fiercely, "I am not for sale," emphasizing that she wants to sing and create music not for money, but to ensure that anyone who hears her music knows they are not alone. Kamila, that spirit and integrity will get you far, so don't ever give up on that. Everyone, please join me in celebrating each youth who is here today to share their creativity and courage as they share their work today, and let us welcome Kamila to the stage.
But they don't hurt anymore. Say what you wanna say, I'm doing it my way. No more dogs fall apart. I won't give into you like you want me to. Live on, I guess you say, but I knew you never meant it that way. You got twisted ways, and I don't wanna play your game. You have no sincerity. Mr. Heartbreaker. He'll take all your joy. When he sucks you in, he'll take nothing more. And he don't give no one. He don't even care for himself. And he don't love no one. He don't even love himself. You should just stay away. Leave you alone in pieces, in pieces. And leave you alone in pieces, in pieces. Leave you alone in pieces, in pieces. And leave you alone in pieces.
Oh, well, Kamila went away, but I'll just quickly say that she was a later add to the concept for our showcase today. But we have a recording studio at our drop-in center, and she recorded something, and then during a party that we had with staff and clients, she played it for us, and we're like, wow. So all I can say is that I look forward to going to her single release party at some point. So hope she invites us. I think now we're going to play a video, is that correct? Do I just press play?
We're really excited to have youth impacting our community with this idea of igniting change. It's this idea of the youth creating a t-shirt design and a new ice cream flavor. And so having them use this avenue of creativity to also speak a positive message through both of these outlets has been a really exciting opportunity for us to talk about the issue of ending youth homelessness.
Igniting change for me basically means that I want to change myself, but I can't do that without taking the steps to do that. Most of the time when I try to change, I say, hey, this is what I have to do, this is what I have to do to get there. I originally started thinking about making it look more like a reflection of a past self versus the self now. I lived in a dark time, that's why it's based on night. I had help leading myself up to the bright shining part of the drawing. If you look on the drawing, one has its hands like this and one has its hands like this. My younger self, the darker one, is giving that light to restore the older one, the bright one. I allowed myself to change as a person to become that lighter person. Some people don't have that type of voice to speak up, to say, hey, I need help. Sometimes the people like me who get involved in these projects can help be a voice for these people.
The
The concept of Ignite Change, this idea of youth that may have been in a bad situation now turning their lives around, right? Just getting this fire under them to better themselves, to better their community. It's an excellent theme for the kind of work that the Eddie House does. They reached out to us and said, hey, what do you think about collaborating on something for the month of November, which is Homeless Youth Awareness Month? And I said, ooh, that's a good idea. How about having the clients create a flavor? And we'll do an Eddie House specific flavor. That has rolled into this. The word ignite, the fire that you would imagine when you see the word ignite, brings to mind spicy flavors. And so we started down a road of different spices that we might use in an ice cream. The flavor of spice and ice cream sort of evolves as you continue to eat the ice cream. So it will start cool, and then it will start to build heat as the dairy melts away and the spice remains. And so Ignite Change works very well with this concept of a spicy ice cream. I think they will work very well if we just dial in those flavor profiles just a little bit. And then they're going to take that flavor down to their conference in November.
How y'all doing? My name is Kevin Smith, and I'm the founder and lead educator of Trade and Fashion Academy here in Las Vegas. And thank you. For those of you who don't know about our school, we are a boutique trade school, and we have kids from 60 to 80. We had a 6-year-old child this summer and just nailed it. So we teach folks how to sew, how to make patterns, how to do fashion design. About half of our students just want to come and play. They just want to have a fun hobby. They want to make things with their hands. And then the other half, they want to be fashion designers. So we have a whole program for folks who really want to work in the industry. And probably my favorite part of what we do is those kids from 8 to 80 all come in and work at the same time. We have children working with adults. We have folks of all races, shapes, sizes, sexuality, everything. Everybody who comes to my school is in a safe space. It's all about creativity and authenticity. And so I'm just so blessed, and I'm gonna try not to be emotional because this project was so beautiful. I don't know how many of you out there sew, but it's not easy. It's tedious. It takes time. You do a lot of work just to have it be wrong and have to take it apart and redo it. It takes a lot of dedication. And these 4 young people who came to do this program, they were so dedicated. And I'm so inspired. I know they're going through so many different things in their lives, but they never missed a beat. They showed up every single time ready to work. If for some reason children had to be taken care of or jobs had to be handled and the kids had to miss, they would schedule with me to come back. They took it so seriously. I just love how hard they worked. I'm so grateful to NPHY and Lanette and Arash and all the folks who got us involved. Especially they brought us snacks, so of course that's my favorite part. But I'm so grateful. One of the beauties of what we do at the school is we can be both a business and a partnership to the community members. We have classes for those of you who want to come take classes, but for those of you who have nonprofits, we love working with nonprofits. You're about to see what we did here with NPHY. We've worked with Make-A-Wish, Dress for Success, Junior League, Opportunity Village, and I'm just so grateful. Somebody had mentioned earlier just giving back to the community and not necessarily just thinking and talking about it. And I just feel so blessed that I have this thing that is not only something I enjoy doing, but people love to do. And you can come to our school and just play. You can leave all of your problems at home. We just have fun. I have 3 puppies that play on the floor, so the kids get on the floor. And so for me, I'm just so grateful to have this thing that allows me to give back to my community. I love sewing, and I'm able to teach others how to do it. Part of what we do is just for fun. There's nothing like making something with your hands. We live in a very digital world. We're all stuck on our laptops and we're stuck on our phones, and everything is about Instagram and social media and texting. And to have an opportunity to put that all down and use your hands to make something, you can see the joy in the children's lives. It gives me joy every day. Not only though is it something that they can do just for hobby and play, but the skills they learned with us are things they can use for their life. whether that just be, I had a young lady recently tell me she was on a trip with her family and her mom had her pants stapled. And she's like, oh, Kevin, I took the staple out of those pants and I hemmed her pants before we went to dinner. This is an 11-year-old child hemming her mom's pants so that they can go to a nice dinner. Like, this is just like real world skills. We throw away all of our clothes. We're so quick the button falls off and we just throw it out. So one of the things we do at the school is just showing kids how to take care of the stuff that they have, how to make some new stuff and have fun. But we actually, there's a lot of real world vocational opportunities here in Vegas. We got all the different casinos. They have uniform departments. We have all these amazing shows. They all have costume. And then I can tell you personally, people pay me good money to make them a nice outfit. So we were really able to show these kids not just something fun for them to do, but something that they could really use for their future. And I'm so grateful all 4 of them want to keep coming. So we're dedicated at Trade and Fashion Academy to keep going with these kids, so we can't wait to see where they go. And I'm just grateful that not only did they come do this project, but they're ready for a lifelong lesson and some real vocational skills. So with that said, thank you so much for letting me be participating in this amazing event. And we're going to welcome to the stage Ali.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
This is all thanks to my father.
I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little meat. Bobby Valentino.
It's just 2 lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Picking orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. Missed call from my mother. need no light to see you shine.
Like, we putting a lot of time and our effort into all your outfits. This is us.
I'm really interested in fashion since I was a child. It kind of like sparkled up my personality.
I got a daughter to take care of. So I feel like as a man, I gotta be responsible and take care of business. So that's what I want to show with my outfit. For me, I'm doing music. So mine's like R&B. Basically, mine's explaining how music helped me get through my traumas and my issues that everyone has.
It also helped me believe that I can be something more.
It helped me realize what I want to do in the future. You're gonna see a whole imagination.
We're excited to show how fashion skills, sewing skills can help young people ignite change in their life.
As you can see, this project helps a lot of kids.
All right. So let's say goodbye to Gucci and Dior, and let's say hello to Ollie, Charles, Justin, and Mariah, and Kevin Smith. There are very little words that we can use to describe how special this was. Kevin did a really great job of bringing it to life as much as he could, but it's just I think it's just really magical and a transformative experience that's kind of beyond words. So I'm so happy that you are here to see it, and there's no better person than to talk about what these things meant, the process, etc., than the designers themselves. So each young leader wants to share a little bit about the meaning and process of their fashion project, and when it's your turn, if you don't mind just standing up real quick and doing a quick one more so everyone can see it, because Naraya took her special way. But we miss you up here up front, Naraya, so it's all good, So we're actually going to start with Ollie. So Ollie, if you could show us the front and back one more time real quick. So that is one hundo. So Ollie asked me to read their story on their behalf, so I will do that now. The theme of this fashion project is inspired by the 1975 Navy officer uniform, which holds a powerful, deep meaning to them. In 1985, their father, who served in the Navy, was stationed at Nellis Air Force Base right here in Las Vegas. He influenced Ollie's sense of fashion while growing up and had a passion for dressing well and would often buy them Jordans and other clothing. Their father used to drink a lot, but still, Ollie was close to their dad before he passed away. Losing their father at 17 years old impacted them deeply, so deeply they didn't want to get over it. They're still dealing with those feelings. Their grandpa passed away 2 months ago, bringing back feelings from when their dads passed. Creating their fashion project became a way of processing these intense emotions. Designing the outfit allowed them to reconnect with memories of their father and find joy in remembering him. If their father was here today, they believe he would be really proud of the project and call it awesome sauce, a phrase their dad often used. Ollie hopes that when others see their project, they will understand that the Navy is a hard place to be. It has a lasting effect on their whole family. Their father's trust issues, stemming from his time in the Navy, was passed on to Ollie, making it difficult for them to form connections and friendships. However, being part of their fashion class and building connections with Kevin and the other youth has been a healing experience, helping them to view their father's memory in a positive light. Ollie chose to dedicate their project to their father, and they wanted to do a good job and not make any mistakes. They wanted to put their whole heart into it. Their outfit is about being able to process the time of their life from their dad's passing and moving on from it while being able to keep their memory alive and getting to share their memory with a lot of people, so their memory is alive for them as well, for all of us being privileged. Through their project, they have found out that they love fashion and they want to continue making clothes and would like to do this for their career. Now, Ollie, can you share with us the process of how you made your outfit and brought it to life? Your mic's on. It's a hot mic time. You got this.
All right, so my process behind the way and the style and the emotion behind my fashion is promptly because of emotions. Now, shout out to Mr. Kevin. He's the one that actually told me and showed me the insights on how it's hard, and the most promising part of fashion is, you know, young people making it out on other countries that literally are not deserving of what they should be having as a career. I wanted to make sure that I appreciate the love and feel and care for people who like to make clothing, as such as my fellow peers here and myself, that we understand and we make sure every feeling that goes into what we do as a part of a livelihood benefits our family, ourselves, and whoever may come our way, no matter if it's difficult, no matter if it's easy, as long as we get through it. And also a shout out to my first parole officer. And Mr. Reed, I'm not gonna lie, he was like a total father to me. He helped me calm down and make sure that I get through this process today.
All good? All good. All right. So next we got Charles. Charles, if we could do a quick one more reminder of the brilliant fit. So, Charles, we'd love to hear your thoughts on what your outfit means to you.
So, first of all, I want to say I'm so glad I switched out of them clothes, because I don't know how half of y'all are out here wearing pants like that. Whoever dressed comfortable, good idea. Mostly, I say my fit. I was going to do from scratch, all honesty, break down and deconstruct, but then it got to a point where I wanted to heat press and show people that music is a way that can be therapeutic for real. Not a lot of people like to go to therapy and talk about their feelings, which I get that. I'm one of those people. In all honesty, everyone has different music tastes. I know some people, music taste is all over the place, but me, I feel like R&B is a way to express my feelings, because it has slow R&B and then you have stuff that gets more into, for example, J. Cole. He gets more into like the depth of like trauma and tragedies that have happened, and he's one of them. The rose, I picked the rose because roses are a symbol of love and like ambition and all that, and that's mostly it. I love the fact that I can be able to spread my music or what I do or what I like to everyone, so they know that not always you have to stay in one place. You gotta get outside your comfort zone. Like this, I don't. All these people. Like, I finally understand that I have to get out of my comfort zone to be able to do stuff that I love. So.
And Charles, can you also tell us a little bit about the process of how you made your outfit?
The process, most of it was heat press. So first I used Canva or Adobe Express too, and I had to put together. There was a couple of original ideas that I had, but they weren't going to work out. But I used Canva this had to be built like by itself, the rows on there. So I had to put different lines together to bring it out and everything, and it was mostly heat press. So yeah, it's not.
No, it's incredible. Next but not least, we got Justin. So Justin, can you show us one more time what the fit is? Come on, Justin. Yeah. So that's what happened when that doll got ripped off. All right, good. Glad to see it went somewhere. Important head there. All right. So Justin, we'd love to hear your thoughts on what your outfit means to you.
All right, first, I'm not comfortable speaking to a lot of people. I never was a speaker. I'm an introvert. But please be patient and let me get the time to break everything down. I really hope y'all enjoy what I got to say. All right. So this half is like, it's a present. Like, 'cause, life as a man is very hard. Like, this side is present, like, how like in the real world, you gotta dress properly. You gotta dress very neat in order to get a job, in order for people to respect you, in order for people to look your way. That all like leads up to, all right,
all right. All good.
Thank you. I had this written down, but I woke up very late. Mine was all over the place, very nervous, but yeah, this whole half, not the whole half, but as y'all can see, the business side of it is to be respected. Like, how to get a job, collar shirt, black pants, pocket shoes, white collar shirt, you name it, okay? But like, this half is to present my story because I was a drug dealer. Yeah, it's not like something to brag about, but this is all when I was going through. Like, I was selling drugs, I was doing drugs at that because I wanted to feel things. Like happiness, because I was not happy with myself. I was not happy with the life I was living. It all led up to me, like, finding love, like in people, friends, because I have no support system. My family, who knows, like, they all did me grimy. But, yeah, so this part is to present, because I used to do lean, I used to sell weed. It's very hard to explain. That's why I wrote it down on the paper. But thank y'all for being here, though. I really want y'all to know, just keep thriving, keep trying. My whole purpose of making this fit was to show everybody that, yeah, even though I live a hard life, I'm still able to do it. And I'm presenting myself to all you people. Yeah. I'm living at the bottom, but I still thriving for the top. Thank you for NPHY, and thank you for helping Southern Nevada, because y'all helped me get my ID, y'all helped me get presentable clothing, y'all gave me a place to lay my head at. Like, it's way better than living in the cold. Like, I've been sleeping outside in the cold. I'm still trying to break out of that type of environment. It's a very stressful environment. Networking with people, trying to see where I could get the best price to sell weed and products like that. It's not nothing to brag about, but I just have to let you guys know, like, there's a lot of people out there, like, they really need help. They need a lot of help. Like, this whole system, they don't allow you to work without an ID, without a social security card. You gotta have all your important documents in order to work. And I got a daughter. I wasn't supposed to have a daughter, but it was the life I'm living. Like, what you expect. Like, I'm trying to have fun and live a better life too at the same time, but I can't even do that, you know? Because I still gotta deal with my responsibilities, and then I also gotta deal with my happiness. I can't fill myself with happiness. So what I do, I go find love, I go do drugs, or I go try to find some type of way to make some type of money. Temp agencies, they not really helping either. They give you the lowest of the lowest. So what I'm gonna do with that lowest of money, I'm gonna try to put it into product to make more money. Like, if I really had a choice, I would really be a salesman. So I know that's what I'm good at. If I really had a choice, I would be a salesman. But really, I think life is all about doing what you love. Like, if I really had a choice to do what I love, I would not be sitting here. I would probably be making a whole lot of people's lives better. Because as I was going through it, I was trying to make other people's lives better. But guess what I learned? You don't help yourself, how can you help others? Thank y'all so much. And like, I have to explain. Okay, so this is to compliment the part that I got a daughter. I'm doing all this for my daughter. I took the time to go to a trade school to learn how to create clothing for my daughter. And it's not the best, but I know if I put more time into it, and actually if I had the type of money and the type of actual time, I can actually perfect everything I do, because literally everything you do, if you put time into it, you get better at it. That's what rapping, that's what reading, that's what speaking. If I had the opportunity to speak to a lot of people every day, I'll be better. I'll be a better communicator. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for y'all time.
No, thank you for sharing and your passion and letting us have a glimpse into your history, your family, and your future. So thank you. Real quick, before we move on to our last Shanjarian, which is a young leader in the community, wants to say something in literally 30 seconds.
Hello, everyone. Real quick, I just want everyone to stand up and give this young man a hand.
Literally, my support system is this government program. Literally, all the help I got, like these nice little earrings I got, that nice little suit y'all seen me with, is all of the help of the homeless shelter. So I really appreciate y'all.
Because he said I got 30 seconds, right? And everyone that knows me knows I can speak more. But I just want to tell you, right? I'm getting emotional, but like you look at me, right? And I feel like I'm pretty fresh, right? And you fresh too, bro. I love all your outfits, but I was in the same spot as you, bro. Like, it may not look like it, but I got shot in the face. I used to be in gangs. I used to be on the street. So I just want to tell you, like, you could do anything you put your mind to, right? And cousin, he's on my board, right? I went from being at Shannon West, being at all these homeless centers, to running the youth action board for Clark County, right? I know, like, you from the streets, right? So I know, like getting words of affirmation, getting different types of love. We don't really take that, but I want to give you a hug, bro. I want to give you a hug. You feel me? Like, you come from the family. Thank you.
Young leader saying it best himself, Sean Jaron, thank you for that mic drop. But last, and certainly not least, we got Naraya. Thank you for standing up so we can see that beautiful, beautiful garment that you created. And could you tell us a little bit about what it means to you?
A lot to me. I made a younger version up here. I call that my mini-me dress. It's about who we are as children when we're younger, and it's about how we grow into adults and how fragile we are, and it's about innocence and to remind young little girls that we're all princesses and beautiful no matter what size we are. And where we come from. So I'm going to share a poem with you guys about what it means to me, and I hope you guys like it. Can I take this stand?
Do you want to come up here? Yeah, it'd be easier so you can put your notes down. Yeah.
But why? That's what the world says every day, in a way, because it's like people could be here for more than 20 years and it's hard for them to know what's right and what's wrong. I mean, with all the generational curses going on, I can't help but ask, when will this repeated cycle end? I only have a couple of minutes to explain, so let me jump right in. But first, I have to start with, why does the families kill innocence? I was robbed of my innocence by my family, hearing them speak negative words on me like, she's ugly and she will never be anything. And those words that they spoke would hurt me and make me cry. As a little girl, I went to prayer because God was my only supply, and I used to ask him why. Why did the people that were supposed to love and support me want to see me fail? I felt nothing but bitterness and anger and betrayal growing inside of me, and also their passed down insecurities. But not only that, but sometimes I would hear them talking behind my mother's back during their family gossip sessions. While everyone has their own problems and skeletons, but be so quick to projection, looking at what she has on her plate, saying you're too fat, you need to lose weight, but times where I looked up to my mom and she said this, she did not give not one but two shits about what people were saying. She would say, don't worry about what I do because I know for a fact that I am big and beautiful. Times where my aunts would get too out of line, she would play that song over and over again, sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. But there were times they would try me, making me feel dumb and dirty if I wanted to eat something. I would be put on the spot, telling me, haven't you had enough? Girl, you're gonna be as big as your mom. But I was stuffed with the first plate I had. Around that time, I still felt bad about my weight. Around that time, I felt embarrassed and stuck. I started to obsess over the body I wish I had. I started to obsess over the things like the way my hair looked or name brand bags. I started to eat less, and it made me depressed with my life because not only did I have questions about the family I grew up in, but why did the school system kill my innocence? Telling me to go to school to get my degree, I look back and I wonder, where in the hell has that gotten me? I got a 9 to 5 to survive, but I still don't understand why. Why did I spend 12 years going to class and thinking I was dumb? Because statistics show if you can't read or learn like the 37 other of your classmates, you won't be able to graduate. But statistics didn't show that nearly 7.7 million teens suffer with mental health a year. Statistics also didn't show that teens from 14 to 18 years old die from an overdose. 100,000 a year to be exact, but school don't have time to teach us about that. Instead, they make it worse and tell us to stand in line and become good workers and maybe even prisoners. But let me not start with the social media influencers. They are the curse that is roaming this earth. Call me a hater if you may, but I hope it is okay for me to say, why did social media kill my innocence? Why did I spend so much time on the internet worried about my looks, using filters to post half-naked pictures on Instagram and Facebook, to look like every other girl on there, putting weaves and extensions in my hair because movies showed me that girls that looked like me weren't pretty or good enough to be on TV and have a handsome, tall man standing next to me? Why did my favorite celebrities, the ones that promotes this unrealistic beauty? My favorite Disney princess was not plus size or had thick curly hair like mine. In fact, the first Disney princess did not come out until 2009, and she stayed a frog the whole time. When me as a young girl was afraid to wear my curls because it challenged the world's standards and gravity. I find it insane because we normalize being the same, like, be like me, be like me. I can't help to think my only existence as a woman is to copy, paste, and repeat in today's age and society. It is a rat race for real, with many people that don't have the kindness in their hearts to feel like we are slaves to the system. Because the people at the top know that they can keep us on our feet for 40 hours a week, but not only that, do nothing for the people that are living on the streets. Just me thinking about it, I find it hard for me to sleep at night, knowing that the child that I carry would have to come in this world and have to fight the battles that I don't care to. The best thing I can do is teach them what to do. But not only that, I want my child to shine in whatever they choose to do, to where I can become a reflection of them, and maybe they can teach me how to shine too, so that they can be who they are, showing them that they don't need a big house, name brand things, or a car to be loved, showing them that their deepest fear is not that they are inadequate, and that they are powerful beyond measure, showing them that it is their light, not their darkness, that most frightens them, and that playing small to fit in does not serve the world. Like, little boy, little girl, you have a gift to show to the people around you, because we were all meant to shine like children do. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give people the power to do the same and to unite and to change. Thank you.